Arudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
And we are live. The Be Right Back was not a mistake. It was not a boomer moment. We were having a very deep conversation about an observation that I had a question for the team on. And it was good. It was a good observation and a good feedback. And you guys will never be able to hear it. And that's just too bad. It's just how it is.
Jerks.
Yeah, he's getting rid of combat because we found out that combat is just not fun.
It's just not fun anymore. It's
just gonna be all talking and shopping.
It's just a time waster.
We're gonna have dramatic tasking on.
Frost has agreed to cry more, so that'll be fun.
You mean once at least?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was yes, I do appreciate it. It was a conversation about things that players will do. Not every player, but they will have a player in a game who wants to have the attention-seeking behavior, and that is one of my least favorite activities. And these guys never do that, and I am blessed. But recently I have seen it, and I was just like, why would you do something so stupid and so banal? So basic, as the girls say. So anyway, yeah. Well, with that, welcome back to everyone. We've got a few viewers already in here. We've got a few of the chat members rolling in. I do like the fact that the chat, we have a small contingent, but it's a very loyal contingent. It seems like that are down for our style of playing, which is outstanding. Yeah. We try to, these guys interact with chat more than I do. I try to, but yeah, I'm busy, imaginating. Anyway, Frost, how are you doing? How was 4th of July?
Doing well. I've got all my fingers. See? Oh, wait, let me put both my hands on screen.
There you go.
I've got all my fingers. Wait, and I started with 10 and I ended with 10, so this is good. And I ate too much food, and I may have told Chrysanthe how much food I ate, and she said, "What?"
She couldn't take it.
It was only one pack of hot dogs all by myself. With a couple of burgers. I only had 8 hot dogs and 2 burgers yesterday. My family's plans got kind of canceled because my brother was at a competition in Florida. So we didn't get together to do anything. So all the stuff I was going to grill elsewhere, I just grilled for myself.
But the good news is he did win Florida Drag Queen Champion 2026.
Yay!
No, it's something called the Golden Age Games. Basically, they're retired military that go and do shooting competitions, but they also play bocce.
Sure. Oh.
Or bocce or whatever. I'm like, but he placed really high. He got like 8th out of 165 people in the shooting, and these like 12th in archery and something else in air rifle and all this stuff.
Stop making fun of you, bro.
That's a manly competition.
Nice,
we like that.
Well, my brother's a Marine, so they took that stuff seriously, and still do even after all this time being retired.
Hey, man, that's dope. Right on. That's outstanding.
He's a Marine, so he's actually in the Navy. Gotcha.
Oh, damn.
Interesting.
You can get some people heated saying that.
That is one tactic.
They're not squids, so
yeah, I wouldn't take that tactic.
Joking.
Oh,
I am joking.
Damn. Well,
the Marines watching. That is a joke.
After this broadcast, we might be looking for a fourth player. So there's a lot of Marines down that way, I believe.
I kid.
Oh man! So speaking of 4th of July antics, Rhythm, how are you?
I'm doing well, Scott. Glad that you're here, still standing.
Thanks.
After last week.
Yeah,
4th of July was dope. It was so cool. Except for there was one disappointing thing. We were excited for a flyover. We all went down to the park to hang out with everybody. Brought all the people, brought the kids, family, everything. And we look, and there was one F-35 that flew over. And we saw it for about a half a second before it peeled off in a different direction. It was like,
Oh,
well, okay, I guess we're out in hot sun now. Cool, let's do this thing.
man.
But other than that, it was so great, and I really hope everybody else got to celebrate 250 because that's a pretty big thing. It's all downhill or uphill from here, however you want to choose to make it.
Been downhill for a while, but we can hope.
No,
Let's
we've
hope.
got this. We've got this. We always have this. We're clever people. Just when you think someone has us down, we discover you have rare, valuable fucking minerals and elements.
And then you need some freedom.
And we're gonna bring freedom to you. It just happens. It's a miracle.
on a hot plate.
Yeah, we're a divining rod of value. Hey,
Here,
dude, what
have
it
some
is.
AC. I want your oil.
Yeah.
We'll get to we'll put a pin in the AC thing. We'll come back to that if you didn't see the Department of Energy's Twitter post for the 4th of July. It was really good. You need to go check it out. Mega, how are you doing, bro?
Doing good. Like Frost, I ate way too much over 2 days, so I just want to go into a coma. But I'm here and had a good time. My neighborhood went nuts. They had fireworks going off until like 2 a.m. last night, so I couldn't film at all because it sounded like I was in a war zone. But
Freedom, baby.
it was great. Yeah, freedom, man. I was out there watching with my kid. It looked like something you would see in like a downtown. That's how crazy my neighborhood was. Like
Nice.
they tend to travel across the state line to Alabama to buy the good fireworks that you aren't allowed to buy in Florida, and they go nuts.
I didn't know you weren't allowed to do things in Florida.
Yeah, they don't let us buy the good fireworks, but luckily we're like an hour from the Alabama border, and Alabama lets you buy anything. You're basically buying
Is that
dynamite
like Joe
that
Dirt
lights up.
style? Joe Dirt
Yeah.
style, where he's talking
Yes.
about all the bizarre fireworks,
Yeah,
whatever the hell he comes up with.
Indeed.
I love
I mean, there is a fireworks place right across the state line.
Of course.
It's right there.
Yeah, same thing when you're leaving South Carolina or North Carolina. There's that massive fireworks factory.
Yep. And the neighborhood went nuts.
Yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah, Florida has really weird rules. Like you can't open carry when you're fishing. It's really weird. There's a couple of videos on it where they bust people left and right for carrying a firearm while conducting fishing.
Dude,
It's
and,
strange.
those fish and
No,
wildlife
I'm
dudes,
fishing while open carrying. We're good. It just
Yeah.
go past me.
It's
the
weird
most
stuff.
feared law enforcement entity in
Yeah.
Florida is Fish and Wildlife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy
awesome.
though when they start throwing live alligators at you for breaking the law. Maybe that's why they're so
I guess
terrifying.
They use them as handcuffs.
I
Yeah.
was just there. They're the ones with the little t-shirts on that they use. They carry like babies around. They just sling them at you.
That'd be
But
perfect.
speaking of that, it just happened in, I think, Central Florida. Some woman in 2 feet of water had her arms ripped off and died by an alligator.
Wow.
Sorry
Didn't
to
it? Yeah,
laugh,
I think
but-
a guy in Florida or Texas or something was the first guy killed by an alligator or something
Yeah,
since
was that-
1860 something.
Yeah, it's a
That
dude
would
on
have
the
to be
run from the
Texas
cops,
because
right?
they die in Florida all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was they framed it as him going, yeah, F that alligator, and then boom, dead. It's like, well,
Yeah.
Nature finds a way. That's
it was
outstanding.
probably all made up on the internet.
No, it was AI. No, yeah, well, I'm doing well. Thanks for that, Rhythm. Still standing, getting better. I am super tired. just that's a whole different thing. But yeah, still kicking it. And apparently, I know how to freak people out when you start a massive social media post of. So I had stage 3 cancer.
No way. Crazy.
But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Everyone got to the end of my snarky commentary, and they were like, "Oh, okay, he's not going to die on us." And,
Just seeking attention. Ugh.
yeah, I was like, no, not attention. I was like, I had been ignoring a lot of people for many, many moons, and I felt bad for it. I just didn't really feel some kind of way about talking to people. So I was trying to deal with
He was not being the pick-me guy. Not at all.
He was being a man. He was keeping it to himself until he actually had to say something.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, hey, by the way, I beat cancer. So all this does is convince me after 3 war zones and 30 years of service that I am, in fact, invincible. And with that, let's show some show art before our karma comes back and murders my ass. Oh, man. Oh, that's all I need. All right. This is the first one. This is Sassy. Does Khorvaire just go off?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh, yeah, no, me not here. All right, this is from Sassy, and this is the Stone Wolf situation.
Stone Wolf. That thing hit like a truck.
Man, that thing was brutal. It was good, though. It was good. It had the impact. I don't know why it's got the cool disco chain on, but it does. Also, the AI stuff is like just, I don't know if she's prompting the, like, can you add fecal matter as much as possible to everything?
We're dark and gritty, Scott.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, some AI just learns like a specific thing, and then it has that kind of grainy pass on everything you create. I'm just like,
yeah, we just had to go down to the sewers one time to muck up her artwork from now on.
Done. Just done. But yeah, we all remember the Stone Wolf thing. That was a really good fight. And I pushed you guys to.
I love how he's hiding back there, by the way. I mean, I wouldn't have noticed him.
Nope.
I was not hiding. I was creating a tactical advantage by being on the opposite side.
Sure.
And technically hovering, but you know.
Yeah,
exactly.
creating a tactical advantage by being on the other side and seek is the game that you play as a child, no?
He redeemed his cowardice in the end.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, he was positioned really well to do the stabby stab.
That's a true statement. That's a true statement. Oh, yeah, I guess we should. Rob won't be here today, so he's out this weekend. And I think next weekend it's a full cast. And then the last 2 weekends of the month, we're going to have Meg will be missing.
Yes, I will be here the 12th, not on the 19th or 26th. I will be on a road trip with the family.
Nice. Awesome. That's going to be amazing that you're getting out with the family, and we'll figure something out. Hopefully we have a really good case in play here. Sorry, this is from John. What did I title this? Oh, Something's Wicked. I pluralized the somethings because there's a lot going on. Apparently it was fun.
I really love the number 5 scratched into the wall, like the wolf took the effort to put the extra little thing, like, I'm coming for all of you.
You can't hide. Oh my gosh. And let's see. And then this last piece, Scott, excuse me, is also by John, and I titled this, this is the aftermath of when you guys had taken down the stone golem wolf creature thing, and we're trying to figure out what to do next. And so I called it Bad Cop, Bad Cop, Bad Cop, Bad Cop.
I'll bring it back.
I
love that part.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back. We can
I'll bring him back. We can ask him a question. We're wasting time here. Let's kill this thing before it regenerates and kills us all.
Questions do we get? You get as many
I'm
questions
ready
as I
to
can
go.
give you.
Now I'm ready to go kill that corrupting spirit to the north, so that we can avenge this guy.
There you go. Oh God. Okay, let me close off all these windows for the VTT crowd. And yes, now let's do this. Where last we left off, you guys had beaten the creature. You had gone through its refuse pile of all the nonsense that had drug into the room where it was hiding, and the access room had rotated. You had heard that rotation go down. And just a quick reminder, you guys had found a couple of items of interest. I think the most specific item of interest, well, besides the stupid magic ring that went into Axiom's breastplate, it was you found one of the orange-coated gem key charms.
That's right.
All right. And I think
now we can go in more dangerous rooms.
that is a true statement. It's like they're planning or luring you. All right. I think I got everything up. I think we are ready to go. Nope, that was stupid. There we go. Okay.
I'm really hoping, and I can't remember if we needed to bring anything back to Lady Wolf as proof that her brother is dead, because We could give her some dust.
I don't think
We
we're
got the
told
plates.
to, but our dwarven friend has chunks of armor.
Yeah, we took the plates with the marking on them. So.
You are.
Yeah, true statement. And you guys have taken a short rest, and with that, let's kick there. My whole screen just flipped over to my my iCloud. That was good. Let's kick it off, and you guys now have it in your court. By all means, the ball is yours.
How freaked out are the wolves around us in their cages?
There is a lot of trepidation in the air. Oh, that's right. You're a ranger, so there is an amount
quote
of
unquote ranger.
You're quote unquote ranger, yeah. There's a high degree of tension amongst them, and they're doing the whining. Heads are down, the ears aren't perked. They're in at that angle backwards.
Sure.
And there's a little bit of pacing as much as they can in their small cells. If one of you happens to roam a little too close to a cell because of just resting or taking your actions, you can see the lips begin to curl and a real subtle growl of that warning is being issued. But other than that, they're not beating the cages or anything. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there is. And I know we gotta leave these guys in here. I don't suppose you gentlemen would like to get the hells out of here.
Well, the room just rotated. I don't know if that means we have guests or if we will have guests.
Let them come.
As usual, Ash is going to sit in the corner and cry and whatnot on himself. So we won't be able to rely on him to give us any advanced information about what could be coming down the hall.
This is so unfortunate. But let's do this.
Let's go look.
All right.
I'll take up that sword, and it's gonna kind of just be out in front of me as I make my way to the front of you all to go back down that hallway to see what's going on with this noise.
Nice. And as discussed, that sword, you feel it, Vane. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yep.
There's a desire. Okay. You make your way back down the hallway. There is, as you close in the last dozen feet or so, the room, you hear it begin to shift again and grind away stone on stone, and then the door opens up for you and you can see inside, and you see the inner chamber along with the we'll call it a security panel for lack of a better term. And I will show you guys the security panel, because I think it's just, if you don't recall, that's the security panel. And you came from the green side of the house.
Right. So we originally used the blue to get in here.
Yes.
And we used the green to go find the wolf. Do we go back right away, or do we be a little exploratory? I'm feeling like stretching my wings for a bit.
I want to look around just in case she does something horrible to us.
Like it all disappears and we can't do anything more. Yes, I think that would be great.
Or if things go well, then we don't get to go back in there. I just want to look around. This place is amazing.
It is the pinnacle of Canis design.
Are you willing to accompany Steel Axiom?
I have learned to embrace the fleshback's desire for exploration. Let's see where this place leads.
Make it sound filthy, like you're going to Amsterdam.
That means yes, I hope.
Exploration, quote unquote.
I think the robot gave consent for all sorts of
I wish to explore the dark holes of this semi-wet, cavernous place.
Nope.
You go stay with the werewolves and
Nope. Oh boy. Okay.
What mysteries shall it birth for us?
It's terrible. What are you? The assumption that you're going to apply the orange key gem to the orange stone.
Correct.
Kasimir's got them all.
Yep. Take it out off of his new bracelet, which is literally a loop of wire with them hanging on it at the moment.
Nice. Like the Night Watchman now. This is outstanding. Yep. The gem, they make the connection. You can feel that magic energy. Both gems begin to glow, and the chamber slides around, and the door opens up. And again, it's the standard door. It just swings open, and there is a long hallway. And if you guys want, you can. Let me get back to what these stupid white heart things look like. If you forgot what the hallways look like, I'll pull the key charm down for our viewers so they can see the boring hallway. Let me unpause the game. That might help. And there is a long hallway that stretches out before you. It lights all the way down. Again, it's chung, 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 as Everbrights come on. The enchantment is still very weak here. And just near the end, you can see where it takes a dog leg off to the left.
Doesn't look scorched. That's good.
And it does not feel or smell like anything in here is disgusting. So let's do this. And I'll just confidently stroll ahead.
All right. Wait, hold your sword out in front of you just in case. I've seen hallways where there's these big things in them that are hard to see that you just walk right into and you get stuck inside their gel.
What? As I'm turning around to readdress that, sword is kind of poked out. What are you even talking about? Nothing.
He's an artificer. He does all sorts of weird things he's probably gotten up to. He's probably put those things inside of things. That sounds inappropriate.
Yeah.
Getting back on that phrase.
That
Gelatinous cube launcher. Yep.
It sounds absolutely horrifying.
Yeah. That was
If
my
you
bad.
haven't ever spaghettified a gelatinous cube in the middle of a magical fight, then what are you even doing with your life?
I'm going to admit, I never thought of you eating spaghetti before. This is a much more hilarious type of time now.
Beard gets in it. It's hard to
Exactly.
do.
Yeah, it's a lot going on with
There's a bit of
that
an
full
orange
beard.
tint now that I can see it clearly.
As you gentlemen are proceeding, a couple things are happening. Kaz, you immediately recognize that this passageway is on a negative grade. Maybe only a couple of degrees, but it's definitely heading down as you go further into this complex. And the second thing is who's the first out and then who is last out before?
I'm first.
I will
You
follow up
first?
the rear.
Okay, and then Kaz comes out. All right, awesome. Kaz, when you step out, you hear the door slams shut and the room beyond rotates out, and Ash is no longer with the party. And there is a brief synaptic snap in the three of your minds as you remember his mind link and what it feels like. It fires off and it immediately is pushed away from you by an unseen force.
It's going to hang with the other bitches. Get
I'm
to
going to spend fear on what's happened to him. because we make
Normally,
it
I would
fair.
say we must find our lost companion, but I feel God Himself has separated him from the party.
I read a book like this too. It's just taking us to different places.
Definitely not
This is a good
playing.
book.
No, I'm definitely not playing his character. All right. As you guys proceed, the chamber flows, well, the passageway flows down. As you make that dog leg, there is a doorway just a couple of dozen feet off of this path, directly in front of you. The doorway is opened. As soon as you turn the corner, it just opens, and the room beyond looks like this.
Holy Technicolor Batman.
Yes.
I believe the
This
word
is
beautiful.
Everything is incredibly polished to a mirror-like finish, and there is a massive swirling light inside the center of this place.
this is exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Is it giving off heat or just light?
Light. It's so much light. It's almost like it's a little confusing, to be honest, when you're looking at it.
Kaz is squinting his eyes. This is too much light.
Before I step into the room, I would take my sword and tap it on the ground, this polished surface, to see what kind of sounds it makes, if it's reminiscent of anything.
Okay. Easy enough. It
Like
is
metal on stone, metal on glass.
it sounds
You
like metal on glass, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay. Kasimir, you know more about things like this. Could this support weight, do you think?
Look down it and go. He's gonna actually step on it.
I want to touch it.
Just a second. Wait a moment. Kaz is just gonna kind of hold up his left arm and just kind of walk towards it, expecting there to be heat at some point, even though there's not. And once he realizes there's not heat, he's just squinting and looking at specifically at the floor to see if it's like leaking out of something or if it's contained in this room and it's just living there or floating.
Sure. As you step into the chamber, that first foot, that source begins to move towards you.
Is there something recognizable as like the center of this, or is it so swirling that we can't see like a thing?
Yes, correct. There is so much going on with this that it's almost impossible to perceive where parts of it stop and where parts of it begin. It touches the floor, but it doesn't really touch the floor. Its tendrils, they look like they lap up at the mirror, but as they touch the mirror overhead, it seems like they continue. Instead of reflecting. It's really making things difficult. And the longer the three of you are staring at this thing, what I really, really need you to do for me is
die.
Axiom is already enthralled with it. This ain't going to take much to.
I need presence reaction rolls, please.
Presence? What's that? Oh, I mean, sure, I can do that.
I have that.
-1.
Depending on what kind of thing, I might argue for an experience. Is it like, do I feel it trying to like fuck with my head or something, or?
You're having a hard time focusing and concentrating because of this.
Okay. Could I argue that my house-trained agent, I could use that experience on this as things that, like, I've been trained to draw focus towards things when I'm being distracted.
Yeah, sure. I think that's fair. This is something new for you, but yeah, I think the experience of, keeping your head about you might work.
Good
God damn, those are
Thank you,
terrible
sir.
rolls.
Oh yeah, well, mine's also a -1, so.
Ooh.
Whoa, nice. All right, there you go. Okay, so for the two of you who are having a hard time with this, what about it is complicating your position so much that it forces you to take a point of stress?
For Kasimir, it's because he likes putting things in order, being a perfectionist, and he is trying to actually discern the pattern, and he's just staring at it, just doing that cat with the math symbols in front of his head right now, like trying to count the cards and just like, no, stop. And he's trying to actually thread it through his mind and actually make sense of it. So he's just like, boop, point of stress.
Nice. And Axiom?
Axiom is enthralled with this light, and I just want to touch it and embrace it, and I love it, and I don't know why, but the color, I might want to paint myself.
Well, it's like one of those dipping things at a fair. You just dip yourself in it, in the oil and the water, and something will come out.
I've never seen anything like this, and the word is beautiful. I've never called anything beautiful before in my entire limited life.
There you go. That's true.
Not even killing? Whoa. This is big.
Killing was work.
For you, Vane, because you're able to keep your wits about you, a couple of things. You do realize your companions seem to be having a little bit of a problem. Just body language has completely shifted in both of them. But beyond this object, you see another exit out of this room.
Does it
It's a door.
This exit, is it open? Does it have a color?
No, it's a closed door, and given the light, there's a gem socket in there.
Can't see what
But the
color it
amount
is,
of
though.
the amount of light and reflection in this place
That's
is
awesome.
really causing havoc.
All right. I'm gonna kind of take a step forward, pat Kasimir on the shoulder, like, don't worry, my friend. I will see what is happening. You keep your eyes on this beautiful color, trying not to distract them too much as I'm gonna lift up off the ground so as not to cause any disturbance on this reflective thing to try to skirt my way around this entity and towards the door or this
Okay.
light or whatever it is.
Okay. Let's do. I'll give it a little bit of a pulsating glow.
Why do
As you
have to
step
be so
in,
cool?
as you step in, it stops its movement towards Kasimir, and the amorphous nature of it begins to shift and twist, and the tendrils seem to reach out and bring. It doesn't bring itself towards you. It almost seems like, in your perception as a professional tracker and someone who deals with distance, given the house Orion, it's actually bringing the space between it and you closer to it.
Mhm.
Is how it closes the gap.
I didn't know we were in Star Trek.
This is now that meme where it was like looking at me, and all of a sudden it's the dude turning around looking at you. I'm like, hey,
Right?
it was coming to me.
And unfortunately, I'm going to spend fear,
Yup.
and it lashes out at you.
Nah.
I'm going
Like with love, right?
I hope
That's what
I
that
thought.
would be pretty cool. Oh no.
That's
No,
not
no.
love.
That actually hits me.
I think that does some significant, interesting things to you. Okay, let's roll this up. At least it's not a critical.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, 16
Okay.
damage.
I have a question for Frost before I determine this. Your what are those called? Your
The
infusion?
infusion?
How
Yep.
long do those last?
That lasts until it goes away, I believe. It you can it lasts until triggered. Or until, well, it says till the end of the scene, whichever comes first. I guess technically we switch. Well, did I do it after the fight, or did I do it before the fight?
You did it during the fight.
Yeah.
During the fight. Okay, then it's
Yeah, this one
technically
was during the
gone.
fight. Okay,
It's
so that
gone,
one,
yeah.
no problem.
Sorry, bro.
Mine is still active at least. So that 16 would be severe. My spell that's been on will reduce that by 1 level to major. And then because I'm going to be super badass, I'm going to spend an armor slot and a stress to make that 0.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm going to spend an armor slot, mark a stress, and spend another armor slot to make that 0.
Okay. And as the space between the two of you ceases, you find its tendrils of light wrapping themselves about you. And instead of a physicality to this attack that as it lashes out, you feel sick, like when you've had the flu. Your bones begin to ache at a core. Your vision becomes a little blurry. Your grip on that blade begins to weaken, and you just summon whatever inner reserve you have, and you push forward past it. And it recoils back and begins to just undulate in a rhythmic pattern that meshes with the light that it gives off, as well as how it twists and turns. And it's in your guys' hands.
And before I forget to say it, I'm going to spend a hope to keep that armor thing going, that spell on me.
Okay. Easy enough.
When it reached out at me, did it seem like it was like an aggressive thing?
Yes.
Or okay,
Yes.
it seemed aggressive.
Yeah.
All right.
So you know what? To be fair, because of the blade, the aggression isn't malicious. It is instinctual.
Oh, okay. I think I want to take the lead here, guys. And
Okay.
You're right there next to it. So fine.
Yeah. As I'm looking at the
And,
light, yeah, buddy, go, take the lead.
in a kind of the same manner, not as like a I don't know, this might be hard to portray, but I want my electric fireflies to go out. I'm gonna cast that spell. And I want to try to zap it to tell it to back off, like a back down type of mannerism.
Okay. Okay.
In how I direct this. I don't know how that's gonna translate, but
All right.
see.
This is the damage dealing.
It is the damage dealing one. Yep.
Effect. Okay.
So I have to make a spell casting roll and then do the thing.
That'd be a great time for a failure.
This would be pretty cool.
Oh, that was so close. Okay. You feel yourself begin to waver. You are faltering at this. You feel the spell is because it's against the adversary. So you can feel everything welling up. The energy is sprouting. However, it's that the amount of light being reflected is diminishing your effect. Metagame wise, you missed it by 1 point. You need an 18 or better on this thing.
Yeah. And
If I wasn't enthralled by the light, I might have threw you a prayer point, but
yeah, I had that exact same thought. There's no way he's gonna make me do this to the thing. As they fizzle, as they connect with the light from this thing, I'm just. And have you met Kasimir? And try to back away.
All right. So he's going to run forward.
Head towards the door.
Yeah, once you do that, he's going to run forward. He is literally just going to stick his hand into the thing because he is trying to bring order to this thing. And the only way he knows how to do that is by using his hands.
Okay.
Forging, doing stuff. So what he is going to try and do is he's going to, I guess I would use my power push ability. He's going to do a spell cast roll again, but instead of trying to do damage with the magic, he's trying to bring order to this thing.
Sure. Okay.
So I'll make the spell cast roll. You tell me if this is completely just ridiculous or
I get what you guys are both trying to do. Yeah, I like this. It's not so much kill, but it's contain.
Yeah, he's trying to contain. He's trying to order. He's trying to calm it, like soothe it, fix it, whatever.
Sure.
And I want to add his repair master to this. I'm going to spend, I think, my last point of hope.
100% that
to
works.
do that. Because I go through hope like a leaky jug.
It's okay.
So let's see what happens. Oh, so close to being useful.
Damn.
So basically, it's against the target. It's basically a 13 with hope against it.
18. Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit. No, I don't think I can retroactively do this, but getting what Kasimir is trying to do, maybe try to give him advantage from the
you know what? I don't hate it. You got to mark hope for that anyway, right?
I will
to give someone advantage. So yeah, mark hope and you let him roll a d6 to add to that roll.
Absolutely, I'll do it.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens here.
All right.
Let's get a 3 or
And
5
we'll
or 6.
Okay. Yeah,
I've done
a 5 or 6.
5 or 6. All right.
You roll a 3. That's what you asked for first.
Oh, it was a 5 until it's over.
Damn it.
It was close.
So close. So
could a prayer dice be used on this?
Yeah, his prayer dice. He's not trapped or ensorcelled. He's just stressing a little bit. This is not natural. This thing should not be here. And you guys are trying to figure out what the fuck this thing is, to be honest. setting off all the right alarm bells inside of your tiny human brains. But yes, Paradise can absolutely be used.
No, I once again, I am just looking at this light without any
Makes sense.
desire to harm this thing, do anything to it, up until I see my friends actively where I think they're in danger. I'm just gonna
Okay.
enjoy the light show.
Fair enough. Let's take care of Kasimir with this thing then, since Kaz reached out.
Sorry to throw y'all under the bus, but
No, you're good.
No,
Hey,
that's
you're
awesome.
playing your character. Assuming that 18
I
works
might
on your
live through it.
evasion.
Oh yeah, my evasion's
Okay.
only 11.
So
You would have hit
Let's,
with like rolling like a 2, I think.
let's rewind a little bit. So, Vane, you have your effect, and this thing attempted what it did on you. You attempted what you did on it, and you realize that there's some competing levels of magical energy
Yeah.
in this place. You realize what Kaz is doing as he moves forward, and then the hand comes forward. How did you direct him and motivate him and push him to close to success, but not quite?
I think seeing him react to it, I think I would call on my mark, actually, like the idea of prophecy, trying to get him to call on that dragon prophecy to make this actually succeed, but I am not that strong yet.
Okay, fair enough. And Kaz, you can feel that when you can feel Vane doing what he does. Why did this not work? What happened?
The reason it didn't work is probably because he's looking at it from his point of view and not like whatever the actual artificers were doing, because they have it could be giant, it could be something. He's just got something wrong in his mindset. He's trying to make it follow his rules, and he has to figure out what its rules are first. But he was trying to subjugate it and make it ordered the way he wants it ordered.
Fair enough. And now let's deal with the resolution of the after effects. Oof. 23 damage as it lashes out at you, Kaz.
All right. Let's see. I can do a couple things with that. I can do this for 1 hope. Well, let's
Okay.
see. Yeah, I've got to do that for a hope. Let's see if it gets rid of some of it. So that'll drop it to 7.
Okay, nice.
And that brings it down to 16, which is major. And I can mark armor to take it down to minor.
Okay.
And then let's see. Can I actually? I don't think I can afford to do my other thing. Well, I could take 2 more stress instead of marking a hit point, or I could mark a hit point. I'm just gonna mark the hit point because I'm nearly out of everything.
Yeah, you're on the rough end of this.
As I mentioned, because I have no hope. I'm half stressed, half almost hit points. All my armor's gone. I spent my stuff trying to help Axiom.
That's right. That's right.
Because he got the snot beat out of him.
And your payback is nothing. So this thing lashes out, and instead of the undulating tendrils of energy, you feel it grabs your arm and begins to pull in. And when it does that, that's when you can feel the effect of your control of magic is being pulled away from you. It's your very ability to tap into the creative energies of the universe. You can feel those being diminished as this thing grabs onto you and retains hold. I'm going to mark stress on it, and you are now restrained by this
Okay.
creature. And
And does
I
that
am
mean I
not burdened.
can't move?
You can't
or
move. You can still act.
Okay.
You just can't move away from it unless you break it. Then that's requiring an action roll to break the restraint and then do something else. And I'm going to pass this back over to you, 3, because I'm not burning my last fear. Not yet.
I think once he feels that pain coming in, he's going to just try and just say, nope. And he's going to push back down. He's going to try. I can't do a whole lot else, but he's just going to release magic in the hopes that it's going to confound this thing. And he is going to do his rune circle to mark a stress. And he's going to see what happens here.
All right.
Let's roll.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to do 16 magic damage, and it's supposed to knock the thing back.
All right. So
it may just beat it. We're not sure.
no, you're good. You're good. So that room circle, it pulses and pushes, but as it pushes, it also it pulls you with it as it's you're not sliding. And that's when also you realize that you have crossed a few feet of this chamber, but you didn't move. You were next to the door, and now you're closer to the middle. As this thing continues to pull on your arcane energies, and you realize that as it's pulling, its rotation of color and physicality are getting faster.
All right, seeing it grab my dwarven friend, I will snap out of this enthrallment of the colors and raise my hand and shoot a bolt beacon at the tentacle that has grabbed my compatriot.
Finally.
It was so pretty. I didn't want to hurt it.
It did. I will say it did do a good job of generating this fucking image to a perfect degree. Oh, okay.
Damn fear.
You're gonna succeed with fear.
All right, I will roll damage. Weak damage, but damage.
Yeah, 11. I don't know what is happening with you guys.
Just hold my hand up like, no, I'm not going to shoot it at him. I'm going to shoot it out of my eyes like lasers because it's just cool.
Stop watching cartoons.
I am Iron Man.
God damn it. Oh, man. All right. So sorry.
Bright silver light erupts from my eye sockets.
And glides into it. So you're pushing it back. Part of that problem was you while you're succeeding, you heard it. You know you heard it. You can tell by the way there's a response mechanism to that beacon slamming into its core, and you're pushing a hole through its mass as it's rapidly trying to wrap itself around the beam, and it's working its way up. So you got these colored tentacles rotating back up towards you. But how does it go wrong at the last moment?
Right as I'm firing at it, it pops into my head that something this beautiful should not really be destroyed. So I hesitate for a moment, which limits the ability of me to do full damage or to really give the hit I initially planned to do because it's so beautiful.
You're going to pay for that beauty. I will tell you that.
I can't help it, man. It's so pretty.
I'm going to mark its arcane instinct.
I'm used to seeing blood and death.
Oh, God, your dice are so hot today.
My dice are on fucking fire like last time. I need you guys to step your game up. All right.
This is how this game is. Like I said, every time I played this game, my characters have died.
Is he?
Woo!
Is
25
he within
against Axiom?
All right, against Axiom. All right. If it's against me, that's fine.
Yes.
All right.
25 damage against
25.
you.
That
Damn,
is.
man.
I could have taken it. I could have taken ish.
That is severe. I'm still crap with how I mark severe damage. I can take an armor and a hit point, right?
Severe damage would be 3 hit points. An armor brings it to 2 hit points.
All right, so 2 hit points and 1 armor.
Okay, so when that beam it's rapidly, it wraps those coils of light and energy directly up, and it slams into your eyes where you said your bolt beacon came out of. And for the briefest of moments, you feel the enchantments that provide you sight, like all the living creatures, falters, and the room goes pitch black. And then slowly, your eyesight comes back, but the world is now monochrome to you.
Oh no, it's no longer pretty. I can kill it now.
And I'm going to have it close the distance. Oh no, I don't have any fear left. Sorry, you guys are good. Your turn.
Well, wouldn't
Just
it be
take
your
it.
turn since he did it with fear?
I
can do
took
it
the
with-
fear to do
Oh,
the
that was-
attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna seeing that kind of lash out and stick to him, I'm gonna bring Talankara up and around and do like a double chop down at the thing that's attached to Axiom,
Okay.
just to try to do a little bit of damage to this thing with a sword I hope is enchanted enough to do something cool.
When you guys are on, you're on. I will say that.
Is not today.
Not today.
None
Put
of
it in the chat for
those
you guys.
make sense for this, so
Yep.
that's not that's not great. That's pretty
I will
bad.
throw him, being I am now in the fight. He needs what, an 18?
Yeah.
Throw him my prayer die that was a 4 to give him 18.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Let's do
I'm
this.
going to use a ruthless predator on this thing now that I've
There you
connected
go.
with it.
Nice.
There we go. Apply the effect, and then let's roll some damage, and it worked.
Oh,
And that's not great.
man.
Only 12.
12. Okay.
No, I can't bump it any higher than that right now.
As he brings his blade down, I mutter, "May the silver flame guide your strike."
I'll take it all.
And certainly it does. There was a moment where you were going to come short. You realize like the distance is very difficult to ascertain, which is unusual given your profession and your expertise. But that last minute, you do make connection. However, there is a falter in your actions. What is that falter?
I think as he, has a silver flame guide my actions, maybe like a silver flame started to appear along the edge of Kara, but that distracted me enough so that my footwork was faulty. And instead of bringing all of my weight down on whatever strike this is from above, I tripped a little bit, so it just, it made it so it was not nearly as precise as it should have been.
Blame it on the silver flame. I got you.
Why not? Why
No,
would
you made me succeed and
true.
fail.
As this happens, you realize that again the space of the room has altered itself, and you find that the three of you are now standing inside of this swirling
Oh God.
morass of color and energy. I need presence reaction rolls, please.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll roll that at a -1.
This
Is
is
it
reaction rolls.
All right.
this a
I looked
similar
into the silver
situation?
flame and discovered a strength no battlefield has
Nice.
ever granted me. I think that'll work.
Okay,
I'm no
Kaz,
longer
good.
team color.
Yeah, I'm so glad I got hope on a.
I just
reaction
don't
roll.
understand your dice.
Oh,
They're
Jesus
so
Christ.
terrible.
Is this
Silver
is this
flame.
similar to before, Scott? To use my house trained agent.
Yeah, if you have the hope for it, sure.
I am going to, since that's really crappy, I'm going to mark a stress to reroll.
Okay,
What is the difficulty on this?
18.
All right.
Everything is 18 against this thing.
I am can I use more than one prayer dice at one time or not?
Yeah.
All right. I'm using my last 2 prayer dice to give me a 19.
Oh God.
Okay. To use of 19. So that means you have
It
succeeded.
increased.
It did increase. It increased. Not enough. Vane, you're the only one that seems to be a bit at odds of what's happening with your reality. 13 damage to you. This time it's not the physical that you remember of the bones hurting. This is simply something has taken root inside of your mind, and you feel memories beginning to simply become wiped clean. Your parts of your upbringing, how you manifested your dragon mark, the ritual that you underwent, all of those things are starting to be wiped clean. Anything connected with magic of its nature are being pulled from you and feeding into this thing.
Okay.
And it's over to you guys.
With that being the case, I'm not even going to mark an armor slot. I'm just going to take 2 hit points.
Take the 2 hit points. It is back over to you guys.
All right. Since I'm inside this thing, Kaz is trying to learn more about it. He's going to actually use his reveal ability. He's going to be making a spellcast roll, and he basically says if anything magically is hidden within close range that would succeed, it's revealed. So he's hoping he can actually see this thing for what it really is. This may be the worst idea ever, but he's going to try it. Like fully opening his third eye.
I'm going to remember this image forever.
Yes, and well, this is where I roll poorly again. Yep.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fear.
I got the fear, but at least you succeeded.
Yes.
So, okay. What? Let's see. So, Kaz, how does this manifest? Let's go. We'll start there, and then I'll tell you how you.
What he does is he actually closes his eyes and holds his hand up and casts it, and for the first time ever, some of these pieces of the armor that's on his arm and whatnot, almost kind of open, like they're revealing more of it, like they're actually pulling themselves apart and open, and just magic starts pulling into his arm from this thing, kind of pulling off, kind of like the weeding it out, so we can actually, or he can actually see what the hell is actually happening.
Nice. And with that, and what part of this revelation is going to be literal fear? What part of the revelation is going to make you the most nervous? Is it the truth or learning something new? Okay.
Yeah, because it is something brand new. It's something that probably, is known by, people way back who made all these cool things. And it is one of those fundamental things of magic of like, oh no, that's what magic can do and what it means, which is amazing, but also terrifying at the same time. It's like, oh, you can split the atom. Should we have done this?
This is not a bad comparison. So, as you're taking this all in, and you start to see, I guess, an artificer, you still have the ability of magic. It's essentially magical algorithms being pulled back. As you said, you're pulling apart all the various components, and it's the last minute when you realize this creature is nothing more than errant magic, but it was magic that was given life and form because at the moment of the morning, it was transformed from a simple color spray into the living entity that you see before you. And the agony, the hatred, the sorrows, the fear, and the trepidation of this thing is trapped in a state that it can never win. All it is doing is trying to complete the formula of the mage who cast it at the last moment, and it cannot do it. Those maths are running over and over and over and over and over, and it has been doing this for years since it has come into existence, all because of the curse placed upon the former homeland of Siri. I'm going to mark stress. I need all of you to make an agility reaction roll, please.
Okay. And then he is going to, if it's possible after this, he's going to just tell it, hit me. And he just opens himself up to it. Like, you can finish what you were doing. I'm your target.
Nice.
But we'll see what happens here.
No, go for it. Take advantage on that roll.
Advantage would be
a D6.
A D6.
Where is my
I failed, but with hope.
here?
Yeah.
I would have a 14 plus 3, so 17.
17. Okay. So, still at an 18. So if you didn't clear 18, it's 3 points. It's 11 points of damage that comes into each one of you.
Okay, that's going to be. I'm going to, let's see, how often can I do that? I can do this. I can do it until it explodes. I can do that. Let's see, take one of those, and I'll take one of those. Actually, we're going to take one of those instead. Never mind. Bam. Ow.
All right. Are we good?
Good.
Yep. Oh, I think I marked the wrong thing. There we go. That's what I was supposed to mark. There we go.
And Kaz, as you said, as you try to direct its aim, if you will, to you. The spell begins to collapse in on itself. The luminosity in this room begins to falter until there is but a single focal point in the darkness that is this chamber. And even then, its light does in fact completely diminish. And it is released back into whatever parts of Sybaris guide and protect the enchantments. And
He's
the door
just gonna be
beyond
like shaking
swings
the
open.
rainbows off his arm as the armor is closed.
It is a bit sad, but
What in the hell was that?
Spell
was-
gone wrong.
it was crazy is what it was. Actual insanity.
It was beautiful, and then it wasn't.
Picture being trapped somewhere forever and not being able to finish your sword strike.
That is agony.
That's what it was in for all this time.
Well,
Well,
good
sad
thing
for
it
it.
could not comprehend that. It was just a borrowed collar, right? We're still in that room though.
You're
right?
still in the room, but I just put the image up of there's the passage that goes beyond. And the passage does not go very far beyond. It's only about maybe 30 feet before it ends in another door.
Okay. So the secondary door in this
Is
room
open.
where this thing was is open. Okay, excellent.
Yes, it opens. Yeah.
I will be the first to move through, as I don't feel like being in this creepy space anymore. Although I do like the look of myself around me.
Yeah, I mean,
Kasimir's just going to be, he's doing this right now as he's walking out. There's just blood everywhere. And in his beard, he's like just been holding his nose because he's like completely covered in blood because that just. Blah.
And you still have the reflections, but they're very subtle. It's very dark in here now. The only light emanating into this place now, or from either side of the chamber, is the bit that washes in from the Everbright lanterns or the Everburning
Oh,
lanterns.
thank the gods.
How many hit
Too
points
bright in here.
are you down, Cass?
I am down 3 of his 6 hit points.
Oof.
He has no armor left, and he has almost all his
Man.
stress marked.
I'm gonna use
Oh,
holy
damn.
hands on you and try to.
Did you say holding
if
hands
it's
on
gonna,
you?
Yeah, hold it. If it's going to put you in a complete like this, if it's going to use up a whole bunch of your assets, hold off.
No,
on
no,
it.
it'll take a stress, but I haven't marked any of those, so I should be good.
Okay.
Did you
My
do
magic
your,
uses
healing
stress.
stuff from the short rest, Kaz?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was after that last fight.
It's
I was
bad.
in a bad way.
As there,
And it just got worse because all my magic, not all of it, most of it takes stress and hope, and I have no hope, so I had to use stress.
Sure.
Yeah.
As Axiom is seeing to Kaz's wounds, I will just kind of nonchalantly, or maybe not nonchalantly, but
All right,
I
why
will
did it
instinctively
not
just keep
roll?
going towards the end of this hall to see what else is going on. This blade out in front of me, or at least
Okay.
at my side.
I'm getting terrified now of invisible gelatinous things.
There's a lot happening inside this House Kenneth facility. This House Orion does not get up to this kind of shit.
Yeah. Why is my house the only one that never does anything untoward or risque or immoral or anything?
You just build lightning trains, and
All we
you
want
know,
to do is help everyone.
yeah,
All right, you are healed
Hell
of
yeah.
2 hit points.
nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Marcus
That'll help.
stress.
That'll help.
Is 2
Okay.
hit points or 2 stress?
You can choose. So which one would you prefer?
That's a great question. I use stress.
I will give you dealer's choice.
All right, we're gonna do 2 stress because
All right.
the hit points are. Yeah, I have more stress and I use stress way
All right.
more often.
And I will heal 2 stress.
Thank you.
All right. And while these two are doing that, Vane, you
Stop
said
rubbing my
you were
shoulders.
moving down the passageway. No, mi scusi, mi scusi.
Get a little pat on the head.
The door at the end of this place, it has an orange gem socketed into the door for security purposes.
Mm. I'll just stand at the door and kind of start tapping my foot, and in time, the tip of that new blade starts tapping the door. Ding, 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 ding. If you're finished touching the littler man, I need him for a moment.
Walk forward, just look at him, blow a nice bloody chunk of stuff out of his each nostril.
I did not even realize you were hurt.
He's just gonna hold up the wrist, and he touches his arm, and he's like, "Yeah, it's still hot." And hold it out, and hold the orange thing to the door.
Okay. The door opens, and as it opens, you bypass. The room inside is a perfect square of stone, very much like these hallways, and it is completely void. There is nothing in here. It is a, say, roughly 30 by 30 room that is just very neat. It is dust free, but it is just stone. It is immaculate in its presentation.
If he goes to move in, just arm across just a second. Reach down into his pocket where he has the little gears and little bits and pieces, and take out another little tiny ball bearing and just ding, roll it across the room.
It behaves normally as expected and rolls. And for the dwarven perspective, it is in a perfect continuation of motion to where it should be moving. It doesn't deviate. It doesn't roll. It doesn't alter. It simply rolls and then stops in the center of the room.
Okay. He's going to get down and look at the floor from the side, one eye closed. Yeah. Level. It's fine.
Completely level. Yeah. In fact, the craftsmanship in this room is impressively immaculate.
Almost like they meant to keep something in here.
Are the ever-burning torches in here?
There are no ever-burning torches in here. However, you can still make out what's in the room.
Okay. Just to give us some more light, I'm gonna light a torch and then just toss it in.
Okay. Sure enough, the torch, the flames are going, but it is laying there on the stone floor.
Did it also land in the middle, or did it?
No, not quite the middle, because you're just how far you would have tossed it.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I'm going to be just looking down at Kasimir. I'm going to be honest. House Kenneth is freaking weird. Why would they put
the mooring?
Why would they put a storage room in a off passage far away from the entrance? It doesn't seem even logical. If they were properly a proper house, they would put this type of space at the beginning of this, so that they could load and unload their stuff easily into a storage room.
While we're talking and he's ranting, Kasimir has his hand on his back and he's just talking with him, and they both walk into the room. Yes.
And you'll notice that sword is still kind of a little bit in front of me in the direction that we're going.
Stop as you steps in the room.
As you enter the room, there is a female voice that just, it's all over, and it simply says, "Which area do you wish to access of the facility?"
He's a ghost.
Just one finger beckon Axiom in. Don't say anything. The library?
I would have said weapons.
Weird.
Clarification: library is not within the facility. The library has been removed and excised to another location.
help locations. No. Well, sorry. Go back to my DOS commands here.
Redirect.
Can-
CD slash.
There you go. Go back to war games. Got to talk to him. What locations are available? Is there a forge?
Accessing the chamber of the machine. The entire room goes dark. And
Welcome home,
as
Axiom.
the light begins to reappear. Axiom, are you in the doorway or are you
Yes,
inside the room?
I am inside. I was
You are
called in by
inside.
my dwarven friend.
That's correct. And the door has closed behind you and is now part of the wall. And what you do see,
What have you done?
you are now staring as if you are looking into this chamber. And Kaz, you have seen something like this before. This is a fucking eldritch machine. This is the kind of shit that Kenneth would steal from Zendrick and bring and start getting up to no goddamn good. And it is sitting somewhere inside of this facility.
I
And
don't know what it is, but I
it
wanna
is
touch
active.
I don't know what it is, but I want to touch it. Is that what you said, Axiom?
That is what Axiom says.
Need that on a t-shirt.
Is the room that we're in, is it still this room and then this image is in front of us, or did it just,
Oh,
it's like we're here?
it's like you're here, but your perception is that you're standing in the chamber of this machine, but you know that you're looking from behind your body.
Sure. Okay.
Because of the machine.
Sure. As Vane hates Kenneth more and more.
I've played enough third person view games. I know what you're saying. All right. What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
Eldritch machine. It may try and eat us. But we gotta go look.
I agree. We must look at this in person.
And Kasimir's gonna start taking a few steps forward.
Okay. As
Lady,
you move
how do we get to
forward,
this place?
you're entering further into the room, and you've asked the question, how do you get to this? You asked, how do you get to this room, correct?
Yeah.
All right. The image shifts, and you are standing inside of a hallway that is on a very significant downward grade. And at the end of it, you see there's a massive chamber door that is secured in a number of ways, but it has these really strange glyphs. The most important one of which is the House Cannith seal, as well as a bunch of weird gibberish writing all around it. That you've seen the writing before. It's just hard to perceive. And behind you is a rotational chamber, but you've not seen this one before because the panel that's in that chamber, as you're perceiving all of this going on behind you, it looks nothing like the two that you're familiar with.
Similar colors, just in a different pattern.
Similar colors. Yeah, in a much different pattern, except one of the colors is purple.
Okay.
Okay.
Careful, this is quite a slope.
Do you think this thing could find the other keys? Or is it just
You maybe one in there. Who knows? I hope we don't find another talking dog, though.
lady, can you show me the yellow key gem?
It rotates to sorry, not rotates. The image begins to shift, and
Thought we were going to the Eldritch machine.
you
He's
are
trying to get his bearings.
what the fuck is that? You sorry, bad maps. You are standing inside of this was a barracks chamber at one point. It has been completely destroyed and eaten away by fire. There are the corpses in here are trying to reform. You can see the flesh trying to regrow, and as there should, but it's just being maintained in that steady sense and decay of death, of being just burned away by whatever happened.
Oh no.
That must be the room. He told us not to go down.
Huh?
Maybe.
I am not going to lie, gentlemen. I don't really feel like going there. I don't think this is a good idea. I think it's if we decide to do this thing, we're going to be pretty boned. Speaking with the dog might be the better option in this one.
So you don't want to go look at the big machine?
No,
I-
Go back to the dog?
I have no problem going to look for a big machine, but there are a lot of more keys than we assumed coming in here, since we only
Access to
had
the
the
chamber of
one.
the Eldritch machine.
Yep.
And again, you are finding yourself standing inside of the chamber of the machine.
Is it possible to like change my perspective to look around?
Sure.
this
Kaz was
thing?
actually doing that before you
Yeah.
before you
Yeah,
you
I'm
asked the
totally gonna
question.
interrupt him and do all
Yeah,
sorts of other shit.
Yeah, you two can kind of begin that again, and you realize that you're able to walk into the area, and you like your perception is that you are inside this chamber and you are looking at it and you can move about it.
Oh, this is so weird.
Yeah. Do a circumnavigation of the room, kind of looking, especially if we see anything like monsters hiding behind anything. But is this machine stationary? It's not moving right now? Like the heads are not moving, or the shapes or whatever, they're not moving? Or is it?
They don't really move. It's again, this is one of those things that is it's on that list of 10,000 plus years old, having come from Zendrick. You know a little bit about the study of them, but the operation is, even Kenneth fucks it up almost consistently. They did make the Warforged. That you do know, and that's where some of the design mechanisms for the Warforged were produced by one of these things. But the machine is functioning, but it's not doing anything that you can notice. But I will tell you, though, that where this disc is, that sits in the center of it, as you get a better perspective of the room, you realize that it's an enclosed capsule where you can see where it comes apart. It opens, and it looks gigantic here from your perspective, and you realize that if you get close, that there's different sigils that are written around it. You do see the giantish tongue. You do speak giantish. And you're able to realize that it's very old in the giantish tongue. There's been some rework to it, and there's something about how you're perceiving it. There's almost like that weird heat effect coming up, yes, from the heat of the floor, but it's also just being not physically present. But you do make out the intention of creation pattern.
Imagine what the Lord of Blades could do.
And it's
with
an
this.
artificer. I can tell you what that is unless you, the player, knows what it is and wants to explain it.
I do not know.
Okay, so a creation pattern, they come in a variety of forms. This one is going to be probably disc shaped or something that would fit inside of that bauble area. And a creation pattern, they are used in things like making Warforged babies. And each of them normally has components that need to be placed into them in order to activate various functions of them. And as you're staring at this thing, you realize that some of those glyphs and sigils you had a hard time making out are actually in the shape of things that are very familiar. like a 7-pointed star. If you recall the item that you got, and we first began this, and there are 4 of those, all blank, but they have space, is really what it comes down to.
Oh no. While he's doing this, I would be also looking around, but while he's interested in this, my interest in how to get to places, I'm looking for a door entrance to this room.
Yes.
Whether or not it has a gem, a gem associated with the door, if I find one.
Okay, so yeah, there is a door. You realize you just need to move about the chamber itself, and as you do that, there's the entrance to this is a massive double door affair. Again, you realize that. Wait a minute, the doors you're looking at leading out of here when you had asked about identifying a location before the yellow thing, when you had asked about something else, you were in a hallway. One of you had asked how to get here, and you realize you're looking at the other end of that. Instinctively you understand that you're now looking at the chamber beyond that, and it is an orange gem socket.
Okay.
That is in this door.
Cass, are those what I think they are? Pointing up to the 7-pointed, sockets in the thing.
Yeah, who has that one? Your friend?
If I remember correctly, it was stolen by the son of a bitch that keeps getting away.
And he's just gonna smile. Because that's why he asked the question.
Can you show me that
just
son of a bitch,
mean.
lady?
No, don't show him the son of a bitch. He'll get
No,
all
there's no
upset.
response. There's no response.
Yeah.
Yeah, no response.
So we could go down there, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with it right now. We don't have 1. We don't have 4.
Could you incorporate some of its parts into me?
Let me back this up a little bit for you guys. This is the object that you were sitting here to retrieve.
Yeah.
It's not permanently embedded in this thing. It's simply being held in this thing.
Oh, okay. So it's not.
Yeah,
I was like, we have to have the 4 things to take it out. Is what I was assuming.
No.
Got it.
No,
I thought this was. We saw the quest. Now we go out in the world, do all the open world quests, and come back to this after we're like level 783. Okay, got it.
No. This is the very object. But to be fair, this is not exactly what she told you. You get that you may have pulled a couple of really weird magic things that are going to fit in this thing, but this is a complete creation pattern that simply needs those objects in order for it to function. This is a dog of a different fucking color.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she was exactly honest with us. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh,
Elven lady.
Of course you would be perfectly honest with us, and nobody would ever care.
Flesh bags lie more than they tell the truth. It is in their nature.
You're not wrong.
I
Keep
can't
that up
argue.
and you'll live for a little bit longer, at least. That and your ability to shrug off damage and smash people in the face.
Wait. You can lie, right? Look over at Axiom. Tell me a lie.
You have no beard.
It works.
That's very insulting towards these people.
One of my experiences I picked when I leveled up was I have learned about humans' ability to lie.
Nice.
I like.
Cass, about how big is this thing that we're looking at? Like the thing that we are supposed to deliver?
About the size of Ash's head? No. Is it like
fucking huge,
head size? Is
what
it shield size? I'm not sure exactly how big it is. I know we can't quite tell, but I'm not sure if we're going to have to be rolling it out like a one of those balls that the lady walks on the pool at one of those cool parties, or
Do you have a shrink spell by chance?
No, this thing is going to be. It should be portable fairly easily.
Okay.
It's going to be made out of an incredibly precious metal. Everything that revolves around these, Kaz, in your experience, has always been adamantium, mithril, or something better, like Bieshk or whatever. But yeah,
if someone had Kasimir, if someone had another one of these, could that thing be plugged into it, or is this a one of a kind?
that thing's one of a kind. I don't know if the thing plugged into it is technically one of a kind. I mean,
Like this thing is not designed. The aperture is not designed specifically to hold this. This thing could be plugged into another one.
maybe. I don't know how the internals work. I've never touched one of these.
Some things are best left buried. Do we really wish to remove this and take it with us? I have seen the horrors of war.
That
They
is
will
what we were
return.
sent here to do.
You are the horrors of war.
I know. You wish
No,
for
they
me to
they are
return to the way I was.
They are technically
I'm the
the
same.
offspring of war, but
I'll go with that.
we
I
do.
understand the cost.
and
We do have a way to get into this place. We do have the right key for it.
that's true. And let me clarify something. The 7-pointed star thing, it was the original object that she sent you down into the sewers to find, and you guys
Right.
found for her and gave to her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was
Yes.
convoluting.
Oh,
it
I
with
thought
the-
that got
with the
stolen. Oh,
original
I thought
thing.
that. Oh, the gem was the thing, or the dragon shard, the gem. That's what got stolen. Okay, got it.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah, you
provoking
got
you
it.
for no reason. Then
Yeah, no, it's okay. I just
I
want to
was
make sure you guys
actually-
are on a.
I said the
a
right
fair
thing,
track of
unfortunately.
thought.
Yeah, we gave her that thing when I should have gave it to the worker for the Lord of Blades, but I didn't because
That's true. Yeah,
I'm
you guys give it.
I'm a traitor to my race.
Yeah, you guys have already found one of these, one of the, oh my God, schemas. That's what they're called.
Yeah.
You found the 7-pointed
Right.
schema and retrieved that and gave it to her. And, she sent you here. We can recap a little bit. It's been a hot minute. She sent you here to find Whitehearth because she told you she believes there is another schema here. However, you have discovered that there is a fucking creation pattern
right
in this
Which
place.
is
That she has the schemas for to activate it is what I think at this point.
well. Here's one other thought. We can get in here. I don't want to leave this here for those. You know who?
Those effing bastards. Yes,
Yes, those
you can
them.
say it.
If it's a question between us having it, them having it, us. But I would like to destroy it if I could, just because, it would solve a lot of problems in the world. I'd feel horrible about it for a
Why
very long
would you
time.
want to destroy something of such historic value?
I
Because I
agree
didn't
with you,
make it.
Dwarf. We should destroy it.
I mean, I'd rather make things on my own, and this stuff is dangerous, and the giants were a bunch of monsters. But it's so fascinating. But I still, we should take it out. We should. Yeah, I'm just being
Destroy.
jealous.
Destroy.
I am
Destroy.
I am just thinking about what the professor would have said if she would have been here to see this thing, and she would have absolutely wanted us to take this back to the university, which would have been a horrible idea. But she would have wanted it to survive. At least this is something out of an age of myth.
Nothing good can come from this getting out into the world. Nothing.
Didn't you literally come from this getting
How
out
many?
into the world?
How many did my kind kill? How many cities did we burn? How many generations
Not
of life
any
did
more
we
than
extinguish?
what we did ourselves.
It's okay. You're just a tool. You're not good. You're not evil.
Nah.
Very well.
Wait,
We wish
you're
to
not good, you're
release
not
this
evil,
into the
right?
world.
Release it.
I would still like to learn more
You
about.
think
what
if we take this out of here, it will fall into the hands of someone who would use it for good?
I think that that bastard was very close to finding this place all on his own, and we lucked into finding it before he did.
We have a chance. I'll take the chance over not. We leave it here, they will find it. If we take it out, there's a chance they'll get it from us.
Right. The only way we are here is because we literally lucked into
Could we
activating
shatter
that
the
map
gem
before
that leads into this room so it cannot be opened?
I don't think we can break any of this stuff.
it has all been coming back every time we've done something weird in this situation. People come back to life, things.
Very well. We will get it out, and my kind will rise up to dominate this world. And when we do, remember this day when I tried to talk sense into the flesh bags.
And I was nice to you once, so remember that.
I said,
You line us all up against the wall.
I said please and thank you in my text requests.
That's right.
There's not wrong. Wow.
Axiom falls silent. He said what he wants to say. He knows where this is going to lead. And let it happen at this point.
You have to understand we have idiotic levels of optimism as living beings.
That's fair.
I
Lady,
see the world in cold zeros and ones.
could you show us the first rotation room to the complex?
First access room, and it shows you standing in front of it. Are you looking for the pedestal thing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Slowly show players. There you go.
So we have gone a lot of ways on this. We've been east,
Yes. Yeah.
east
to the
northeast, northwest, southwest.
Uh-huh.
East, northeast, northwest. And did we come from the west side? We came in with a blue one.
You came in with the blue in the center, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We have access to green keys now.
Mm-hmm.
Lady, could you show me what is beyond the brown gemstone in the upper position from my view?
To the north? Is that what you want?
Yep.
Okay. She killed you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
It
I don't want to
is-
give her any cardinal direction.
You're out of tokens.
Yeah. Yeah. You've come
Now
to
we're
this
stuck
place too much
until
tokens.
2:36 a.m. tomorrow.
No, it's a really simple chamber. It's like it's a storage chamber where it's like emergency rations, equipment, gear, things. Very simple, mundane items, all very orderly, all neatly placed in shelving units, and that is the only thing in that room.
Okay. I think you get the idea of what I'm looking to do in this situation,
Mhm.
Scott.
Yeah,
try to
sure.
use the Deus Ex machine to
Yeah,
scout.
sure. The one from the brown gem to the south, there is a massive dining hall that you are now standing in the center of. There are people who are dead at the table. However, the thing of interest in here is that some of them they bear varying forms of the key charms, which are their access badges, if you will, and more than a few of them have brown access badges that are hanging on them, and then the rest are all blue.
Okay, so
That's behind the brown door, right?
Yeah, to the south, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then the western one we never went into.
For the blue, okay, sure. This is it's an office where like a very the C-suite level office is what you're looking at. There is a person that is sitting in their chair. Is a woman, and there are books and things arrayed before her. Hanging around her neck is a red key charm, and protruding from the bottom of her jaw up, coming out the top of her skull, is a crossbow bolt, and the crossbow is laying on the floor next to her chair.
We don't have a red one yet, do we? Kasimir?
No.
Maybe worth collecting that at some point, depending on what we come across here.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Could I do the same with that secondary one that we went to? Because I know we got the kennels. Let's see.
Coming up for you. Kennels were the green. You came in from the blue.
There's a kennel, and then we just came into the orange room. So then there's a blue and a yellow that we haven't looked into.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay. The blue should lead back. The blue leads back to the first access chamber. And the yellow leads to the scrying begins to shake a little bit, and the image is pushing and pulsating, and then you realize that you're pushed back, and it's filled with rubble, and then it snaps back to where you're standing in this blank stone space.
Okay.
And that's the left hand or the upper left hand corner of that one.
Yeah, that's the yellow gem. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, of the places we have,
And I'll tell you that because there's a third access control point.
yeah,
And that's the one in that room in the hallway where we were looking at the ancient machine. That's the one that had a different layout.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So we might as well do that one as well, because
You want to ask? There you go.
indeed. Thank you, lady.
There you go.
So
And the center gem would indicate how you get.
We need to get that red gem. We need to get that red key.
Yep.
And the yellow and the purple.
The brown is maybe important.
Perhaps.
We haven't seen a way to get to one yet because the only one we saw was in that room you saw that was behind the brown door. So
Right.
maybe one of these other doors has one. Huh.
Perhaps.
You know what? I enjoy their color theory and such, but if I were making a place like this, I'd put runes all over the place.
Right.
I like words.
Yeah. Yeah. Kenneth is just like, what the fuck
Four
did you do?
runes.
It's very House Kenneth oriented, though. You're like, oh, what's your access level? Essentially, is as you're realizing, casually, these people are insane. Oh, you only have a brown and a red gem.
Look at me. I made a talking dog. Oh, God. You made the talking dog?
I think at this point, gentlemen, that we really need to return to head bitch. Get what she promised to us, which is more of these key gems. And
Correct.
hopefully she doesn't try to rip my face off.
Oh, she
Yes,
gave you
let's
the
hope
key
she
gems.
doesn't try to rip your face off.
Yeah. She gave you the key gems. She gave you the green key gem in order to access.
I thought she had more key gems.
I don't believe she said that. I think she had the 2 key gems around her neck that she uses to access the place.
I mean, she has a pearl.
Gotcha. That was it.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the other thing. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was just a blue and a green, and we already had
Yeah.
the blue.
No, I'm curious. What key gems exactly do you guys have in your records?
Blue, a green, a orange.
Yeah, blue, green, and amber is what it's called.
Yeah. Some people call it orange.
No, I'm
And we
fancy.
know where to go get a red one now.
Yep.
And then the only other oddity that we found so far was that pearl around her neck.
Yeah.
And when we asked where a yellow one was, we were shown the room of the burning,
The burning room that we,
Right.
burning room.
we have a
Fire
suspicion.
emblem.
Which means there's probably one hidden among the corpses.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go there too. Son of a bitch.
Ooh, here's fireproof.
I mean, they're not Pokemon.
I pointed at the two of you. I say we go back to talk to Head Bitch to let her know that her brother is dead.
Yeah, I might
She
need a
can
few
do what he
minutes to
wants.
catch my breath amongst the wolves.
It's fair enough. So this might be a good point to have almost like a montage. Are you guys intending to deliver the news and then say rest for as long as humanly possible to undo the boo-boos that you've incurred?
I think
I think
at least a short rest.
A short rest at least, because we just don't know how much time we have. Kaz just needs to get back on his feet a little tiny bit, but doesn't
And
want
in
to
that
keep us
bath
down that
chamber.
long.
Specifically rest in that bath chamber.
It's a good place.
Yeah. No, yeah, sure.
Nice clean water.
So
Yes.
let's see. I guess we'll do that. And then what I want to do as part of it is your intention is to kind of go about as you can, as safely as possible and obtain the stupid access keys, right?
Yeah, get the red one first, obviously, 'cause
Okay.
that seems like it should be clear and easy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shuck, maybe I can ask. We should ask this first. Let's ask the lady if there's a. Oh no, she already showed us brown access keys. They're in the fucking brown. They're in the dining
Yep.
chamber. But I'll ask just on the off
Yeah.
chance where the brown access keys are.
Yeah, I think that's the primary location of those keys.
Just to
Yeah.
be-
It might be the room might be focusing on a concentration, like number versus individualized,
Okay.
almost like an anchor, if you will.
Okay. Then
So,
I think
okay.
unless these guys have another idea, I think just a montage forward.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
I think
yeah.
that's probably best.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Always looking for Ash, and probably he's always like,
Yeah.
Scooby Doo, like going through the door after we've left the hallway, kind of thing.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate. If
The
we're gonna do
level
a
of
montage,
incompetence we just described.
yeah, if we're gonna do a montage,
Real Vane's just, we had a guy in our party named Ash.
right?
What?
He's starting to the living color spray just started to eat part of the memory of having Ash around.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh man. Trying to think of the best way of doing this, because I do think a montage is probably best, and it's the quickest route to get us where we need to be without
Montage.
dragging ourselves around. So
have a montage.
you guys you're beaten. You've been beaten. You're haggard. At least a few of you are severely haggard. You cannot find Ash anywhere in this place. Whatever is happening, he is either traversing through chambers. You do know that there are plenty of gem places to go. And if Ash got himself into a situation where he's beginning to manipulate some of these other gems, there's no telling where he got off to. And you already saw there's one passage at least that led off somewhere. And given the number of gems around those security plates, it makes sense that this place is vast and it's cavernous. Let's see who. I think. Vane, you were mostly focused on obtaining the key gems that you need, correct?
Yeah, just
Okay.
that idea of traveling places and whatnot. That would
Sure.
be my focus. Is the
Okay.
how to.
Okay, outstanding. Do me a favor then. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do some straight rolls. Are you going to also take a short rest?
How do the companions look at this point?
It's up to you guys on the rest length. If you want to take the time for a long rest and really take some time down and pull yourselves together, or if you guys think a short rest will suffice just to get you to wherever you need to be next.
I vote a short rest.
Let's do a short rest, because anything more risks people finding us, and even
Short
that
rest,
is a
right?
risk right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, fair statement. Okay, Axiom, you go with a short rest.
Short rest is fine.
Okay, outstanding. So who? Okay, so we've got Vane is going on the great goose chase. Who is going to be the one delivering the news to Marissa, the wolf?
Not me.
I think
Vane
Kaz
can't do
could
everything.
Do that?
Kaz could do that.
Yeah, Kaz
Okay.
would do that. He's not the best with people, but maybe he could talk to a dog, wolf,
Sure.
lady.
Better
that's
than me.
fine.
'Cause I kind of want to.
He has the armor with him anyway.
Nice. And Axiom, what does that leave you doing?
Sharpening my blade.
All this montage.
All
Gotta do more than
Bodyguard.
that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Ash just wants to destroy that machine, but no one else wants to. I don't even want to be here at this point. I don't trust the wolf. I don't trust the elf. I'm just here to keep my friends alive. Because I think we're just being set up to bring about the end of the world.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm a simple
Okay,
man.
okay,
A
Greta.
simple machine. Actually, I would go. I would go with him to talk to the wolf because I don't trust him to not be eaten by her because I don't trust him.
Okay, awesome. So let's do this then. You two can do. If you have the hope, you can grant Kaz advantage to his role that he'll make to influence the wolf. Have that conversation. And then basically you just burn your hope and you make a presence roll or an intuition roll. Or really, if you can think of a way to use one of your attributes to help him, explain the story and the situation that you really think really helps out, make that roll. And then actually, you don't gotta make a roll. Sorry, you give him advantage to need to be able to narrate out like how you're helping him. Kaz, you'll just gain the advantage if Axiom has the hope to do that, and you can make that roll with advantage. And just be thinking how you want to deliver the news. And then for Vane, you're off on the like I said, you're off on this wild goose chase. But you asked enough questions where you know where you need to go. And so you're gonna get there. For you, I just want a roll of like knowledge or intuition, navigating some of the zaniness of the House Cannith, essentially their evil lair, which is one of like 9 apparently on the face of Khorvaire that these mad ass hats have created. So go ahead, gentlemen. If you guys go ahead and make your
I will
rolls.
burn a hope to help him out.
Okay, awesome. And then Kaz, you have advantage. And Vane, if you want to, burn hope to use one of your experiences.
I was going to exactly
Yeah.
use formal education on a knowledge
Yeah.
roll
Okay.
about this.
Sure, easy enough. And you guys have it. Okay.
And what kind of a role would I be making? Is it depend on how I want to deliver the news
Yes.
to her, or
Yep. Yeah. How do you tell in this story?
he
And what are
is
your-
going
what's
to?
your goal?
His goal is to try and keep it as. He's going to try and keep it as tailored to her as possible. He's not going to use his knowledge because that would be just cold calculating facts. He's going to try and use his instinct, sensing
Okay.
how she's taking it and going through the discussion of, what we did and what we had to do and how he received it and, the horrible end he came to, by basically sensing how she's going through it and try to deliver it in little waves without making her just go ballistic.
Yeah, sure. She's
Treading
a very
through the
large creature.
minefield.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make that roll with advantage, please.
All right, instinct with I almost clicked disadvantage. I guess I'm
Oh my
automatically
God.
just assuming that would have been fun. All right, let's see what happens.
Hey,
Oh, I got some fear. I mean, what?
Pretty good.
Nice.
What
It's
a-
a good roll, though.
what a good roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Could
Let's-
I just
Yeah,
real quick?
yeah,
Could
go
I
ahead.
with my 13? This ability is specifically because when I fail rolls, could I mark a stress to re-roll this?
Yeah,
Since
if you
I
want.
used
Yeah,
my
if you want a
experience
better
on it?
result. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, that was this and that and that. Well,
Well, it's better. It's higher.
it's
But with
better.
fear.
You have to keep the reroll, correct?
It doesn't say, but I would want to use the higher.
Yeah. Okay. Easy enough. All right. So you guys have accomplished both things, but with a little complications. So we're gonna go with you, Vane, first because this is easy enough. You can make your way finding the key that you want. Are you looking for? What exactly do you want to accomplish? You want the red key pass, and
The red
a brown
key,
key,
yep.
or just the red?
Just the red or a red, and then like I wasn't shown a location outside of that dining hall for a brown.
Right. Yeah.
but I would, I just take the minute to like search any places that I haven't been to for a long period of time, just to quickly see if there was anything, something we missed.
Okay, sure, easy enough. As you're going about this place, you do manage to obtain the red key charm from the whoever that person was who ended their own life. For doesn't really appear to have a good reason for why she would have done that. The office is in complete order. There's no disarray. There's no blood anywhere. Well, except for the blood that trickled out of her. But it's a completely mundane environment, to be perfectly honest. She does have it. There's a lot of a very high level artificer related scrolls and books that are laid out and some theoretics of magic. Nothing that you really are discerning as very super important. But as you are making your way through this place, what trips you up the most and is going to cause a little bit of stress in how you're navigating the region?
I think specifically because I'm back at that primary rotation room. I would have been kind of keeping my eye out for any kind of weird paraphernalia that some of my companions might have been interested in. So like if this crossbow appeared more than just mundane, I might have taken that, or that kind of stuff. If any of the weird stuff in her office appeared like something that Kasimir would have liked, I would have perused through that. I think though, the thing that causes me to get a little wonky with that fear is that as I'm about to head back to them, my curiosity and the pull that I'm feeling gets me to maybe take a little bit of a look up towards that burning room.
Okay. Easy enough. And as you're creeping up slowly on that room, that was, let me say, it was a barracks room where a lot of souls are trapped. The shadows begin to shift just off to your right. Kaz, you used instincts, and they were bolstered by Axiom. Axiom, as Kaz is relating the story. Actually, so let's do this first. Kaz, how are you using your instinct to relay this story to her? I know you said you're using it, I guess, to make sure that her wolfiness isn't going to be triggered by what happened, right? Is what you were aiming at. So what do you tell her?
So he's sort of moving, keeping himself pacing, moving back and forth, not showing any submission while he's doing this, unless she starts getting kind of, then he's like, does a little, okay, and then come back to talking again. But he tells her he attacked, we responded, and when he gets to the part where he says, no, stop, and we're like, we're contemplating it, that sorry, Axiom, that Axiom's like, we're done with it. Basically just explain to him, that Axiom decided that, we had to put it out of its misery and that we could speak to it after it was dead. And then he's like thinking, maybe I should have left that part out.
Axiom, how are you helping out?
A show of strength. I am just behind him, arms crossed, just giving that look.
Is that what makes it go south at the end? It's a success.
It probably doesn't overly help, but
it could be the fact that he's not showing any emotion because he's a warforged.
I'm showing no emotion.
Just like showing strength.
Just giving her the dead eyes, arms crossed, and just nodding as he's talking.
Not making any emotions, like it's damn that.
Nah. But I also am showing no even a tenth of sympathy for what we did.
Okay.
I'm proud of what we did. I'm proud I killed that bastard.
You should be. That was a good one. She receives it, and Kaz, you can feel it. There's that bit of emotion that is just kind of coming off of her. You get the vibe of like, she didn't say it was her brother, and it probably is really gonna have it's way heavy on her consciousness, or her conscience, right? That she sent you to do that deed. Um, there is that level of gratitude, though, and she does ask if for the way to get home, meaning out of this place. We'll assume that's part of the conversation, and
Mhm.
after that conversation wraps up, she takes her wolves and she tells you she will depart with the rest of the pack, and they exit out. And upon her leaving, because you did get very good success with, even though it's with fear, she tells you that, oh, there are also other visitors. And that's as she's leading the pack away from you.
We should
Back
go
to-
find Rail.
Back to Vane. Back to Vane. Vane. It's okay. This is gonna be okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad you
Yeah,
gave me a promise.
the movement off to your side. There is a small the ever bright lantern. It's in the hallway, and there's only one that's lit, and you realize that the light inside of it is beginning to grow, and it slowly is pushing out, and the glass that contains the lantern light itself shatters outward as the flame just makes its way out in almost in like a whirlwind of fire, and it settles down and touches, and then begins to grow into a ball, and it reshapes itself, and that ball begins to fill this hallway, and you can feel the heat beginning to come off of it, and the heat is real. You're beginning to have the skin is getting sweaty and clammy. You realize the rest of the ever bright lanterns have been shattered or all but destroyed. They look melted from the intensity of this thing, and it makes a shift just sort of to the rear as it rolls itself backwards and then slides on its axis and begins to roll forward ever so slightly.
Yeah, this was as soon as it started to expand to fill the space,
Yes.
I am leaving.
All right. Outstanding.
I've seen Backdraft. I know what's going on
I
with him
have
right now.
seen Indiana Jones in this verse and the other.
Let's do this. You tell me how you are avoiding this thing at all costs, and I would say it's a partial panic state of run. Is that fair?
Yes, and I feel that panic comes from both me and it in the face of fire.
Outstanding. So you're going to pick an attribute, and you're going to narrate how you are using that to navigate your way away from this thing and back to safety. And then you're going to roll. And then you're going to roll to beat that.
Okay. I'm going to use agility because I think agility or instinct would work in this. I guess to flavor it, I'm going to use instinct instead. It's suboptimal, but sometimes it's more fun that way.
It's true.
Is this a reaction roll or a regular roll?
No, this is a straight action roll.
Okay.
So
And I don't believe any of my experiences will come into play on this, as I'm just like both me and it are just instinctively trying to escape from the fire and get out of being cooked alive.
Not your what was that? Your
Oh my God.
Hey, never mind.
I'm so glad you rolled like trash finally.
Right. So as you were moving, you managed to get into the access chamber, and at that last minute, that massive rolling ball of flame slams into the chamber entranceway as the door secures itself. And you can see the stone begin to produce sweat as the rock is starting to superheat itself from the entranceway, and the metal is starting to bubble ever so slightly. And then boom, as this thing rams itself against it. This flame has weight, it has mass. And then after a few seconds, which feel like a lifetime, it just stops.
I will rotate back towards where my companions are supposed to be. Hopefully, just thinking, hopefully Ash was not in there. That would have been a really dumb place for him to get himself into.
That's fair.
You didn't see any green fog. He wasn't there.
It's true.
That's fair
He's
enough.
probably, honestly, he's probably just in the bathhouse right now. It's like, I couldn't find you guys. He's snacking.
He finally got a moment to himself to have a little bit of personal fun.
That could be.
Little
But
fire-
yeah, head
little
back
fireman.
to meet up with these people with whatever paraphernalia I might have snagged from the office.
Awesomely enough, as the chamber rotates around back to where the wolf pack was, as that door opens and there are your companions.
Probably run right into him.
Yeah, just a little bit of worried look on your guys' faces, I would assume.
We have company. She told us there are other visitors. Wait, I do. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just like singed.
like
My hair is
brimstone.
like pulled back a little bit more than it should be. Eyebrows
Did you
are
go in-
probably a lot shorter.
Did you go in the fire room?
I
What was it like?
went into fire.
And that's when this goes south because she told you not to go in there, you bastard.
It is not entirely. It was my fault. We should give it time to cool off in more than one way.
So we sit down for a few minutes and get a breather.
I would very much like to take a dip in some water after what I've just gone through. It is a very, very stressful situation that I found myself in. But I found this, and I'll show the red key. So here you go, and I'll toss the red and the blue back to Kasimir, along with any interesting paraphernalia that I might have picked up. Along
Yeah,
the
you
way
guys
that
got
he
some.
might be
You guys have
interested
a stamina potion and a healing potion each. That would be a fair grab, just from the stuff that's
Oh,
in here
nice.
that's of use. That was immediate of use since you were kind of on the move doing this.
in.
But
Excellent.
yes.
And then, what was I going to say? Like books and stuff like that, I think would have or scroll like paperwork. He would be interested in kind of paperwork of this kind of sort, both Kasimir and myself.
Yeah, sure. You're just talking like, and you just grab things, right? And
Yep,
move.
just things.
Okay, we'll get to that in a little bit. You guys go ahead and what's the next phase? You guys still need to do you need to get your rest accomplished. Or at least resolve what you're going to do in your rest, and then is the intention to head out to the inevitable chamber of the Eldritch Machine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your short rests and get yourselves healed
I
up.
forgot to ask the lady about the purple key. What a fucking noob.
Oh well, that's okay.
That's fine.
See, stress, tend to wound, stress, tend to wound, stress, tend to wound. Can I repair armor twice? I can repair armor twice, but that's not worth it. That's not worth it. It's- But I've got almost no hope. So I think I'm going to end up drinking those potions after this, but we're going to do this.
Okay, yeah, because you can gain hope as well. So
Okay, so
Yeah, but I'm going to get the one from it.
yeah,
But yeah.
okay.
perfect.
Nice, that's a lot. That's not bad.
It was armor slots and stress.
Okay.
Armor and
Wait,
hit points. 'Cause I can
wait
use
up.
one of my things for a long rest.
Mhm.
I'm proficient.
Nice, that's right.
It's
Or
such a
efficient.
it's
I'm
such a
sorry.
cool. It's just such a cool like passive for the
Yeah.
Warforged.
Is there a way to
whatever
actually
they
just
have.
roll it on here, or do we have to manually roll it? Because I was trying to see if there was an actual button to manually have it do the stuff for us, but it looks like there isn't.
I haven't found anything. I just
Okay.
No,
type it in,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
which is weird because they've done that for basically everything else.
Yeah, it's really wild.
Yeah,
For that,
and we're tier 2, right? That's why we do a +2.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I get 3.
if you
Wow.
need it, you can have the healing potion I was given also.
I am gonna use one of them and see, because I think this, if I use it, it rolls it, right? I think. Let's see. Drink.
I
Continue.
like that our,
It
I like that our
should.
trash rolls continued into our rests as well.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right,
I
that
guys are doing pretty
works.
good to rolls.
I am going to click on the stamina potion. Drink it. He's just drinking everything he can find in sight. There's no alcohol, so he needs it.
I'm
True
drinking a
that.
stamina potion too.
Oh, look at that. He feels so much better.
And I just needed one, so that worked. All right.
And I get my 1 point of hope. Yeehaw, I'm back up to 1 hope. I'm a very hopeless dwarf most of the time.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's
Dwarves.
about right. He
We
drinks
believe
a lot,
in reality.
It happens.
Stupid reality.
You're the most hopeful dwarf.
The most. Is it because he spends it all?
No, it's because it's because you generally have 1 rather than 0.
Yay!
This game and last game, I haven't had any prayer dice left to add to hope. I've never been so low on hope in my life.
Is this what it's like to be you, Kasimir?
Aw.
Shut up.
You hopeless bastard.
So how are you guys accomplishing your actions? What are we doing? Because it always calls for a little bit of a narration.
For me, I think resolving my stress is me decompressing by telling them about the experience of the fireball in the chamber. What I
Okay.
witnessed from that and how I not only narrowly escaped, but I did so with style and
Nice.
grace. And then just kind of fixing up my armor while I'm taking a dip in this water.
Okay. There you go. Any gentlemen? Anyone else?
I use the water to polish my armor back up, to get my armor fixed, and then I drink a potion for the stress. So no narrative there. I just swig a potion, and for the hit points, I just take a moment, meditate, focus on the silver flame, and kind of center myself and with some of the water, allow myself to heal.
Kasimir is just being himself. Strips down into nothing but his skivvies, hops into the water, drinks. He just dunks his head underneath, opens his mouth, and just starts drinking the water. And he drinks the potions, and then after that, he gets out and then just happily starts repairing his armor because it was like almost completely like messed up. He's fixing buckles, and that really gives him like the focus to really bring himself back to a comfortable place. And once he's done with that, he's just like, yeah.
Did something with your hands.
Exactly. Out of the pool. You saw my hands at all times. No hand check needed. I'm not Ash.
That's true. Not weird. Ash is just not showing up nor showing out. Which
Freaking guy every time.
I think he's okay. Do you think that thing in his head maybe took him on a little bit of a joyride?
It is very likely that little brother is a little bit more like a big brother at times.
yeah, you guys don't know too much about the Kalish in and of themselves as a people. So what you do know is going through Ash.
Like a
What we know is
cashew,
from
or is
him.
it a
so
big
obviously
walnuts?
they're awful.
How big is that thing?
I'm sure he will eventually return when he feels the time is right.
Kasimir, did you ever have to study any kind of medical text while you did the learning that you did? I had to do some when I was within the academy. And there are times when people go crazy because they have this thing that grows inside of their brain, and I've seen the dissection, the pictograms of this, and it is very likely that his brain is basically the size of that tiny thing within us. In the rest of his brain is whatever else they make up.
Oh, so you think it's bigger and it just took over?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Ah.
why else would they? Why else would they physically appear on the outside to be much like this perfection, and then but within their brain they can do weird, crazy stuff.
We're gonna have to ask him some questions when he comes back.
Yes,
True statement.
Ask him if he smells burnt feathers.
Roasted almonds, I hear, are.
We'll meet Ash at some point, I'm sure. It's just unfortunate he missed today's events.
I hear that
It's
doing
a-
puzzles and learning how to play an instrument or another language helps with all of this. I think maybe I could make something up for him.
There you go. Well, I guess let us do the inevitable.
Yeah.
Finding your way to the rotational chamber is very straightforward. You have the key that you need. You know the red accesses it. You know on this end, it's an orange that allows you to access that passageway that's going to lead down into the chamber. The passageway is the usual thing. It's the White Hearth Passage. It's very normal. When you finally get to the door to the chamber, it is a massive affair, like warehouse-sized door. And as you approach, it actually just begins to pull apart, and you can hear the stone on stone and metal on stone as it just is ground away, revealing this incredible chamber. And as you realize that the massive size of this place, let me activate this over for you. The daylight above, which you can sort of see in this image, is beaming down into the chamber. There is a massive opening above this place that was not here when you were scrying into it. And that is when you hear a soft chuckle. It looks like we are not the only ones who have searched high and low for this. And you see Demise and 5 Karnathi skeletons step forward from the shadows near the Eldritch machine. Demise has one of the Karnathi skeletons has it's like a 2-foot wide cylinder disc that had been ripped out of the machine. And inside of that disc, you see there is a diamond-shaped schema that has been placed in there. And in Demise's left hand, Demise is holding another one of the schemas. And there's this look of just contempt. In fact, not even contempt. It's like you would look at an animal that you just held beneath you. And as Demise steps slightly forward, the eyes begin to reflect. All the light in here is reflecting off of Demise's eyes, like an animal does at night. And there's a slight smile as Demise parts their lips, and you see the canids begin to increase their length and grow ever so slightly. And the skin begins to go very pale and translucent. It feels very good to shake off an unnatural illusion. I will feast upon your blood for the ages.
Oh,
And with that, out of the corners of the room, the Eldritch machine begins to shift and groan. And I'm going to spend fear. But we're going to pick up on that one next week.
Told you we should have destroyed it.
I was just going to yell out, "Hey, Scrapuscular!" Like Archer, but it didn't seem like a good time to interrupt you. Wow. Well, I don't understand why you don't like this guy. He's really timely.
There's nothing you could have done. There's literally nothing you could have done to make me want to self-sacrifice in the worst way than to throw this MFer in front of me again.
Welcome to your Pulp
I know what you're
villain
doing,
nemesis.
Scott. I appreciate it.
It makes it all worth it. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm sorry that Sendra.
And now I have another thing pushing me forward. Oh no, what is fucking Vane gonna do next time?
Oh, and Kaz was just messing with you. That's the sad part.
You'll get him next time.
But
Maybe
here
this
we
time.
are. Here we are. Yes, all of your friends gathered in one spot. But yes, I want to say thank you to the chat once again for sticking with it and for coming out. Thank you for the commentary, especially commentary about the living spell. That was from Viking. I was trying not to die. But yes, we'll pick this up next Sunday. and we'll go around the room and let everyone say goodbye, and then we'll be out of here. We'll start with Mega.
Thank you. Had a lot of fun this game. I look forward to killing some things next game and hopefully not die, which I'm not sure I will survive, but we'll find out. That's a great way for me to miss 2 games is dying, and we'll figure it out when I get back. But yeah, a lot of fun here. You can obviously catch me on Friday nights running Miami by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade game. Other than that, Mega Reacts on YouTube, Mega Reacts on Patreon. That's really about it. I've nuked all my other socials, so check me out there. And if you want to, if you don't, I don't really care. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Rock and roll.
Awesome. Rhythm.
Yeah, you guys can find me on X sometimes. You can also find me over at Start Playing. I host games over there, where we're moving through a world of my own making for a lot of it, and it's been a ton of fun. Don't have any open games currently, but you never know. If you want to play games with me, things open up from time to time. You can also find me here Saturday evenings, where we continue to be the best crew that has ever played Curse of the Crimson Throne, not just with Moonskull, but with all other people that have hosted that module. It's a blast, and it's a lot. The group is a lot more absolutely insane than I think we are. And I'm really glad that we aren't that insane this on Sundays, because I couldn't handle it 2 days in a row. And yeah, I'll pass this over to Frost as I sit here and seethe over this bastard again.
Is this like you go home on a Friday and the mean girl was mean to you, and you just sit there the whole weekend, just like Becky?
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Have you met
Okay.
Vane? Of course, I would.
Demise is your Becky. Got it. Freaking Becky. Hi, I'm Frost. You can find me all over Moonskull, Tales from the Dragon's Tavern, JT Savage's Savage Talk channel, and occasionally over at his gaming channel when we play zombies and stuff. And on my links where I do gaming, writing, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see what happens next time. And if we have the whole crew, how he's just going to appear out of nowhere. Like if he's going to fall like, what is it? Boondock Saint style out of the ceiling in rope and just like spinning around with wands trapped up and just pew, 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 pew. Or if he's going to, I don't know how he's going to do it, but it'll be entertaining.
He arrives in a plume of green gas.
I really do hope we have a full crew.
Yeehaw. And yeah, next time.
Awesome. Thank you. And our company, we have our official website. I put it in the chat, but it's at seasguild.games. You can go there and it gives links on all the things that we have done and where you can pick those up. And then it gives you a chance to a couple of options for following what we're doing. We are definitely moving forward and kickstarting some massive products and projects, especially next year is going to be a pretty big launch. And we're leading up to that with a lot of small releases and our Task Force Raven line as we are building the Raven universe. And that will be a very awesome culmination event coming at the end of the year. But with that, thank you again, chat. And I believe we are ghosts. See ya.